I'm not sure I'll have this done today, y'all. Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Brandy and welcome to Garage Part 1.5. And I'm going to call it 1.5 because I was determined to have this done in 2 parts and it just did not happen. We still have way too much stuff and I want to get rid of more stuff because I don't want to organize things that I don't want. So before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to stick around. It helps small creators like myself oh so much, and it really gives us that motivation to keep on going. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Alright, let's jump right into this. We're gonna have to pause real quick right here because you guys, I did not get as much accomplished in today's video as I was hoping to, and I really beat myself up about it. I still had loads for the dump, I had loads for Goodwill, I wanted to put stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and I was just trying to like rush myself way too fast. And then the concrete guys ended up coming earlier than we were thinking they were going to. So our goal ended up turning into, can we get my car in the garage? But I do want to jump back, and this is the before from when I started the garage back in October. So we have definitely made a ton of progress. It's just kind of hard when you don't get to the goal you thought you were going to get to by a certain time, but it's okay. It's all good, and I will explain more in a minute. Ready? Ow.
Did anything that was awesome.
Ow. Over here. Gotta do something else that's kind of stupid. Like,
Try to smack your butt.
No.
Try to smack your butt out.
No.
Cute.
Like go across. Okay. I don't want that here.
You got it. It's yours.
I know.
Sell it. You gotta fix it. You gotta flip it.
I can't sell it. I can't flip it. It's not working. It's not
I'll
working.
flip
Just
it.
get rid of it.
I'll flip it.
Who else has a beautiful wife that just drives you crazy sometimes?
Yes, dear. That's the least of our concerns.
Aw, chicken nuggets.
What?
I don't know if our plants were allowed to be in the heat.
What?
I think we've already killed our plants.
Are they real plants?
Yes!
Oh, they're dead. Well, maybe that's a greenhouse effect.
Oh my gosh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, it hasn't been that hot. Farming 101.
Don't let us farm.
Forgot that feeling, the sun in my face, it's so well needed.
These are the buckets I just brought in. I got them from Target. I got 4 of these, and then I got 8 of these. Measurement wise, they should fit perfectly on the shelf that comes tomorrow. This I could probably take inside. Actually, I need to sand it first. I think I'll actually sand this in a little bit, and then I'll take this inside, and I think I'm gonna paint it inside actually. Oh dear. I'm not sure I'll have this done today, y'all. But look at this baby. I am so excited, but I don't know why it's so dirty. It's so weird. It's like so dirty. Okay. With our goal of trying to get the car in the garage, I started focusing all of my energy on the right side of the garage because we have a refrigerator on the left side and it has the stairs up into our house. So there is no way my car would fit on that side because we honestly didn't even know if it would fit on the right side. And luckily the things that were put on the right side, a few days ago are the things that I need to literally get rid of, like need to leave the garage. I have already sold those chairs on Marketplace. She's already sent me the money and she'll come and pick them up tonight along with the outdoor rug. And then that table, I have plans for it. So that will end up coming back into the garage on the left side, but I'm going to sand it down and stain it, and then I'm going to paint the bottom. And that is going to go out on our back deck because, as I mentioned with the concrete earlier, I'll show you actually what our underneath our deck area looks like now because we were having concrete poured. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to put that table, once I refinish it and get it like outside safe, I'm going to put that up on our top deck. That will be a project in the near future though, definitely not today. I am going to focus on getting that secretary desk painted and into its place in my living room though. And yes, I know so many people said to just get rid of the large furniture pieces, and you guys, I can't. I have high hopes for this china cabinet. I will show you an inspo pic here, and then that dresser, it is in really good shape. So I really think if I spend some time and like sand it down, paint it, give it a good like coat of black paint, I will be able to sell that on Marketplace. So this dresser though, I actually got it to go in Mackenzie's room and I decided not to use it. The drawers are very old. They're all like wonky. I think it would just be too hard for a 5-year-old. I'm going to see if anyone wants it in like a local Facebook group, and if not, I'm just going to drop it off at Goodwill. Here you go.
Well, I'll walk that
You got muscles.
I'll walk it through the house.
Why?
Rest, biking alone in the sunset, through the canal, so the mindset I needed, yeah, I needed. Oh, let's freeze time, gather around, watch the sun go down. Oh, in summertime, soaking up the sun, cruising around in this crazy town. Oh, just you and I, just you and I.
If you saw last week's video, which if you have not, I highly recommend you watch that one. I'm still shuffling around the inflatables, but I think I actually have an idea for them now. We will be building a wood shelving unit system thing above our like refrigerator, that wall right there. So it'll probably be, I would say probably between 8 and 12 feet long. So I'm going to stick all of the inflatables in a bin, especially for off season. And I know a few people had mentioned like storing the inflatables and things like that out by the pool. And we don't have a pool in our backyard in this house. It is at the front of our subdivision, which we actually found out we prefer because there's way less maintenance. And then having a pool with young kids and their friends is very hard and very stressful. We learned that very quickly. So we do prefer having the pool at the front. And that is why we were getting ready to put a hot tub in our backyard, because after building our custom pool with like the suntan ledge and all of the bells and whistles, we realized at this point in time, we are really missing our hot tub. So we will now have the best of both worlds. The kids can go to the front of the subdivision and swim with all of their friends, and then we can have the hot tub in the back for just slower paced family nights.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, real free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you right.
Right now, the boys are making sure that deep freezer actually works because we have not used it in years, and it did work, but now it is time to see if we can get my car to fit in the garage. My car is very long. I have a Suburban, and width-wise, we knew we would be able to figure that out. It was just the length. Let's go ahead and get these containers filled up, and I'm still honestly moving things around, trying to figure out what fits best where. I do end up taking like the extension cords out, and then right now in that cleaner bin, I have my like furniture flipping type chemicals in with my car washing chemicals, and I was like, I don't know if I really like that. So I'll go back and I'll rearrange that again. And then I'm not sure if the bin that I had all of my like brand new rollers in was big enough, so I think I need to rethink that one. But hey, at least we're starting the process of getting things organized.
Around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me break it. You're sweet. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn. Ooh, baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. Feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. Just take a hint. You got a free pass. Oh, try to hide it, but you had me from the get.
I am quite literally trying to organize chaos right now. Like, this is the theme of my channel. I feel like this is what my life revolves around in this season, which is totally okay. I mean, I can't get rid of some of this stuff. I know I would love to be minimal and just have nothing and on and on and on, but I have kids. I have 3 kids. I have a husband. We have 3 dogs. So I have some of the stuff in the garage that we need for road trips with the dogs. Kids obviously have bicycles. We have our pool toys. I just have to figure out how to organize everything. And as of right now, while I'm doing the voiceover, my shelves are just kind of MIA. I have no idea where my metal shelves are. So now I'm starting to wonder if, maybe I'll just build another wood shelving unit on that wall, because that's obviously where I need to store a bunch of stuff. And then I had bought that bike rack organizer, and the organizer holds 6 bikes. Well, after I got rid of all of our yucky bikes, like the ones we rode on the beach, so they were all rusted out, and the ones that my son has kind of like taken apart and not successfully put back together, we have 2 rideable bikes, y'all. 2. Which is fine with me because it just makes more room on this wall for this gorgeous tool chest.
Let me be frank, I'm not that complicated. If you need me, what's the use of playing games? No, there's no denying what we want.
Yep, attempt number 1 was definitely a fail. We realized pretty quickly that we needed to turn the deep freezer, and the coolers will eventually get moved. I've just kind of been keeping them there to keep them contained in the same spot, but those will go on one of the built-in shelving units. But the deep freezer does need to be turned, so that is what you're going to see us work on next. Now I need to make room down that wall so I can slide everything down so I can turn the deep freezer.
Just watch me break it. You're sweet. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me.
Okay, let's try. I mean, it wraps around, so I think it should. Our second attempt was a success. Thank goodness. I wasn't really sure what our other options were after moving the deep freezer and having that front wall like completely cleared out right there. So right now I'm going to start going through my old organizational system that I had in my garage in Florida, and that was just these dollar shoe bins from Walmart, like the Stairlight shoe bins from Walmart with the plastic lid, and I had super small categories. Like I had things broken down really far, like gardening gloves, tie wraps, brad nails, like any type of super small category. I had a bin for it, and then I used like my, what is it, Dynamo? I don't even know what the little label maker thing is called, and then I had it labeled on the front. And I'm trying to incorporate that into my system in this garage somehow, but I know I didn't like having everything so super duper separated out. You only can stack the shoe boxes, I would say maybe 3 high, and then anything after that it's just way too hard. They tip over when you try and pull one out. So I am going to try and use them. I'm just not sure what I'm going to use them for yet. But this china cabinet, you see, I did come up with what I'm using that for. And since I don't want to get rid of her, and I do want to flip her, and I do want to test my furniture flipping skills, I want to keep her, so I'm going to use her for now. I'm not going to use that dresser though. I do want to just hurry up and get that one flipped and out the door. The china cabinet though, I want to be creative. I want to try and maybe do like a wallpaper background or like a shiplap background between the top part and the dresser. But right now we're going to put the hutch part for the secretary desk that I moved outside up on the dresser. I want to try and, I'll actually just post a picture here. I want to try and flip the hutch part and come up with something cool. And then even if I just sell it for like $100, I will have made back what I spent on the secretary desk as a complete whole. So we're going to get to that. So I am going to keep some furniture pieces. I know that was like a hot topic in the comments of the last video, but I do really love them and they bring me joy. So I'm going to go with that. And then I will still keep working on that wall. That is definitely the wall that is giving me the biggest headache right now, just because it's all the things I do need to come up with a system for.
Another season we leave behind. Another story that's got me blind.
Okay, that looks good right there.
I agree.
She's pretty.
Oh, she is.
I couldn't face what I couldn't find. Just need to know I need peace of mind. Where are you now?
Okay, so right now you can see my brain trying to work, and the solution to the madness right now is I'm just going to group like with like, and wherever it needs to go, it's gonna go. Even if it's gonna go somewhere and it's gonna make that area super cluttered and just add to the chaos of the next area, at least it will be where it needs to be. And then when I get to that area of the house or the basement, I can decide if I want to make room for it in the basement or if I want to just declutter it. I have a party decor, like, hoarding problem, I'm pretty sure, but it's all good. We'll get to that. We'll get to that eventually. And I know I wanted to keep my furniture, and I gave you guys a hard time for giving me a hard time, but one thing you can give me a hard time for is the strollers. So last week's video, I was constantly moving around the inflatables. Well, this week I'm constantly moving around the strollers. And I do have good reasoning behind having 2 strollers when my youngest is 5 years old. One of the strollers we actually just bought before we went on our Disney trip. Well, we didn't buy it, was Facebook Marketplace. We got it for like, I want to say like $35, and it was in really good shape. It's a Graco. It's like a small, but not too small because my child is 5. And the rule at Disney is that if your child fits in a stroller, you put that child in a stroller. So we wanted to make sure we had one, and guess what? We forgot the stroller. Thankfully, my mom had one in her garage, which was actually from my 17-year-old nephew, but it worked like a charm. It's a City Mini, so I guess you really do get what you paid for because it was still rolling after all these years. So I do think one stroller is going to end up going down to Florida. I'm going to try and just sneak that into my mom's garage, hopefully, maybe. And then that Bob jogging stroller I actually got off Facebook Marketplace last year. And that is how we got to the pool, because we would usually go to the pool later in the evening, and by then Mackenzie was just tired. So Michael and I would jog, and we would take turns pushing her in the jogging stroller. But I'm pretty sure this year she'll probably just want to ride her bike. But we'll see about that when we get there. And then if I think we can get rid of it, I'll go ahead and stick it up on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh,
This is going out.
Yes, let's go ahead and push this.
You pick it up on the back. No, you can't pick it up on the back, can you? Are you doing work on this?
I'm gonna sand it down and paint it.
Will the drawers work? This is cute. Aww.
What's laughing like cute?
Oh, this ain't really cute.
Michael stood there for I don't even know how long and like went through all of those clothes, thought about if Maddie would want them or if I would want them. And I was like, Michael, please just no. I did end up keeping the first two dresses that were on the top though. I figured for like pool cover-ups, and then if I decide to not actually wear them, I will just put them in a donation bin. No big deal. But we are going to move this out of the garage for the second time. I did this the last time I cleaned the garage. I moved the secretary desk out. I wanted to sand it and get it in the house, and that didn't happen that time. So at least it happened this time. That secretary desk is sitting in my like breakfast nook area, and I did sand it and I did completely clean it off and clean the inside with crud cutter. So it is ready for primer. So hopefully I will get around to that within the next day or two, because I do want to get that dining room table out of the garage. That is one of my huge goals for this coming weekend. So let's see if I can make all of this work. But next I'm going to be explaining to you guys what I want to do up on this landing area. This is where I currently collect all of the recycle. And I had thought about just moving it to a completely different spot, but let's be honest, like when I open the door, I just fling the can out or the bottle out, the milk jug, the cardboard, it all just kind of flies. So I'm trying to come up with a solution for this wall that will allow me or a child or my husband to just kind of toss the can. Maybe it'll make it funner if it's like a game of basketball. Who knows? I do have some paint left over from when I did my command center. And actually you can see it on that piece of shiplap right there. So I think I'm actually going to use some of that paint on that back wall, like where the garage door opener is and whatnot. I'm still trying to finalize those plans in my head though, so that'll be fun for next week.
To explode, facing the night. Even though I won't believe it, the truth is the light we
All right, friends, this is going to be as good as it gets for today. And I'm still debating if I'm going to do that system up on that wall or if I'm going to try and build one out here, which I actually just thought of while I was doing this voiceover because my shelving units are not here. Maybe it's a sign that I need to just try and make my own. But there are my strollers. The camp chairs are like canopy. Those all need a home. The ladder needs a home. The table will hopefully be out of there. The bar stools are gone. That shoe organizer on top of the table will hopefully all be gone. Like, hopefully a lot of that will be gone by next week. That way we can just organize what we actually need to keep in here. And actually looking at this now, I get to get rid of a lot of that stuff still. So that is very exciting. And then we get to organize. And once I have all those big bulky items out of there, it is going to be much easier to organize. I don't want to organize anything I don't plan on keeping. But that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for coming along on this journey with me. Next week, you guys, come on, let's keep our fingers crossed that next week is the week that I get to wrap this garage up. That way we can move into the backyard and do some projects back there, get our back deck summer ready. See, we just made it. We just made it. But we made it, guys. All right, friends, I will see you all next week. Bye.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop.